Surbiton is a suburban area found in southwest of London within the Royal Borough of Kingston upon Thames. Situated next to the River Thames and only 11 miles from central London, Surbiton was formerly within the county of Surrey but became part of Greater London in 1965. The area possesses a mixture of Art Deco buildings, more recent residential blocks and grand townhouses, blended into a sea of semi-detached 20th century housing estates. Leaders are a specialist letting agency which have been established for 30 years with branches found throughout the south of England. We have been invited to spend the afternoon at their Surbiton branch to discuss the local market and trends. Hello and welcome to Leaders YouTube channel. Today I have with me Chris Dias from our Surbiton branch to talk to us why Surbiton is a place to live, study or invest. Hi Chris, what's attracting people and drawing them to the town of Surbiton?
Hi David. Surbiton's become a very popular place over the last couple of years, mainly because of the train station links, excellent commuter links into London, Waterloo. We're seeing a lot of young professional couples and professional sharers moving to the area. There's a lot of nice bars along the riverside, a lot of trendy sort of cafes, boutiques. I think people find Surbiton as a mix of sort of quiet villagey atmosphere, but also very close to obviously the City of London and also big shopping centres like Kingston upon Thames.
Oh, great. What kind of properties are in the area? What is attracting people in types of properties itself?
Well, there is a large variety of properties that you can find in Surbiton. The vast majority of them, especially in the town centre, will be the 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, often with balconies and garages. Parking is obviously at a bit of a premium, especially when you're close to the station. A little further away you have a town called Berrylands and also there's a town called Tolworth. Both of those offer very, very good family accommodation, often 1930 semi-detached houses with very large gardens, perfect for children, driveways, there's lots of nice parks and some very, very highly rated schools.
And what type of people are attracted? I know you talk about young professionals and families, but why do they come to the town?
Well, obviously the families come there because they want to get the children into the top-rated schools, and also because if one of the parents perhaps is working, they want to be close to the station, and also they want the space. Somewhere like Berrylands, you do get very, very decent proportioned family houses. Big gardens, lots of land, lots of space, nice roads for children to sort of ride their bikes. When you come more into the Surbiton town centre, the apartments are much more convenient to professional couples, but also young professional sharers who want to be close to the station, but also close to the bars and the town centre.
Yeah, and for these kind of people, our tenants in general, or people looking to move to the area, what kind of advice would you give them if they were first people coming to the area?
I'd say the most important thing to consider is the location, because obviously if you've got you establish what your priorities are. If you need to be close to the station, then you have to learn about those roads. If you're not that fussed about being that close to the station, you will find cheaper accommodation a bit further away. But again, you want to work out which of the towns are most suitable for you. It is very, very important to use an established, reputable letting agent. Leaders is a professional, 100% dedicated letting agency, so we do feel that we can offer a bit more of a personal service to landlords and tenants who are looking for advice.
What about landlords? What are any advice that you can give them?
Yeah, and with landlords, again, it's very, very important to be figuring out who's the best agent to be working for. You want to be working for a very reputable company. Just as the banks have very strict legislation about protection of monies, the same applies to estate agents and letting agents. Leaders, as part of the ARLA Association, so the Association for Residential Letting Agencies, which means that we're a bonded agency. All the client monies that we hold are protected, and there's also a very strict guideline that we do have to follow in terms of our practice for landlords and tenants. And I think it's very, very important for landlords to consider that when they are selecting people to work with.
And if I was looking to invest, what currently is the demand out there and the kind of rental prices being achieved?
I think the highest demand at the moment is for the 1 bedroom apartments, especially in the town centre. For 1 bedroom apartments, you'd be looking anywhere between £850 per calendar month to £950 per calendar month. We are seeing rents slightly higher for 1 bedrooms though, because of the level of demand, and especially if you're going for either the very stylish new build flats or even the larger period conversions in the town centre, we've seen rents for 1 beds go as high as £1,100 per calendar month.
And is there any specific developments currently going on that you can give some advice about, or some opportunities that are out there in town?
I think there's a number of very good developments coming up in the area, following on the trend from towns like Kingston upon Thames. One development in particular that leaders are working with is called St Mark's Court in the town centre on built by Shanley Homes. Very, very high quality apartments, 2-bedroom, 2 bathrooms with balconies and little gardens. We've rented one just recently for £1,500 per calendar month, and it doesn't actually complete until the end of November.
And if you could just give one last bit of advice, whether it's to landlords, tenants, or both alike, what would that last bit of advice be?
I'd say the most important thing, as I said before, is to consider who you're going to be working with, to also consider finances, to check your budgets, to understand exactly what sort of outgoings you are going to be expecting. For tenants, to remember that it's rent with bills, often advertised price do not include bills. And for landlords, always consider agents' fees, and obviously the expenditure for maintenance as well.
Thank you, Chris. I hope you enjoyed the video. Further information about the Surbiton area and the branch can be found below. To either get in contact direct with Chris himself or the rest of the team. But if there's more information you require about leaders in general, please follow the link, which is also below, at www.leaders.co.uk. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon.